The wonderful thing about this tomb is that our villager took all his house with him to his grave. This is a time capsule. It's what was in every village house. This bed here, with its linen and its blankets, this is the bed he slept in. That curve, that slight curve in the middle, is the bump that you get when you sleep in a bed too long. That's his pillow over there. It's a strange, hard wooden thing that fitted under the ear. It must have been excruciatingly uncomfortable. God knows how they survived. This is his wife's handbag, or what passed for a handbag in those days. I suppose, like lots of handbags, it's a very strange mixture of pretty little things. Do you see those two little duck's heads on the top of a perfume flask? How delightful. There's another perfume flask in there as well, and it's still sealed with perfume that's 3,000 years old. And here, that little pot in front is her eyebrow pencil. And at the bottom of it would have been this black stuff called kohl. The ladies in Egypt still drop into their eyes so that the black powder floats off and makes a fine black line around their eyes. Very good, very healthy for the eyes. That's the lady of the house's wig. It's made of human hair. She wore it to parties. It must have come down right over her shoulders. And this is the gentleman of the house's toilet compartment. You see, he's still got what passed for Brill cream in those days, a special perfumed hair oil. These are his razors. And they're extraordinary things, beautifully made, bronze. You sharpened this edge, I think, but God knows how you ever managed to... I suppose sort of like that somehow. God knows how you ever managed to shave with such a thing. I haven't actually worked it out. And this beautiful little thing, the things of everyday life, the things that people carry about with them, that are closest to them, this little worn figure of a horse, a little pair of tweezers for pulling out those odd hairs. Egyptians were very fastidious people. You can see that too in their clothes. Look at these wonderful examples of ancient tailoring, practically unique. Look at the care and delight in this neck, as the tailors made this beautiful loop and then caught it in a bow, just like a fashion designer. You see that little decoration on that stick? That's the sort of decoration that people must have had in their houses, but which hardly survives today. All we've got left is the monuments. It's a very famous stick from our village, and on it, it says, "Support me, O stick, in your old age." This, if you like, in the next case here, really, I suppose it's the heart of ancient Egypt. It's a fuel parlour, certainly, because these are onions, real onions from the ancient fields. And that's ancient bread, just as they make it today, except this is more than 3,000 years old. And those, of course, are the standard ingredients. If you look at any Egyptian stela, the first prayer will be, "Give my spirit bread and onions to eat." That's the basic diet. That's the diet that fueled the people that made the pyramids and our villages when they were making the royal tombs. But this bread, this is special bread. This has come from the altars of the gods, from the temples. And you see, as you gave things to the gods, you wanted gods to hear your prayer. So there's little ears, so that your prayer will be heard, fashioned in the loaves of bread. So that naturally brings you on to this case. And this case is full of the man's kitchen. Isn't that extraordinary? Look, there's a kitchen pot, a nice bronze cooking pot, still full of porridge or some gooey stuff that he was cooking up in it. Doesn't look very delicious anymore, I must say. And these are all his herbs. His herbs, his dates, his raisins, his garlic, all the food laid out for his spirit in careful little bowls brought straight from his household. Of course, it would have been unlucky once he died to leave it there. That's why it's all in his tomb. But this, it's only a tiny little amount. This, if you like, is the village's wages, because this is what the people were paid in. And it's a sort of little symbolic gesture in the tomb. This is the grain. And every month those donkeys came up the track bearing the king's grain for the people that made the royal tombs. And that is some of the men's wages from our village.